vehicles already. Eastbound 370 past 141. Looks like they may have picked that up. So just be careful through there. But now we have an accident reported on northbound 270 at the Rock Road, kind of right there at the ramp.
Getting pumped up on my caffeine from my iced tea.
It's not any kind of major delay. So if you are traveling in that area.
Good morning.
Now we do have wet roadways this morning.
Listening to the wet roadways here.
So you may encounter some slick roads. Be careful
sure what's
there.
going on
the Illinois side, there is an accident reported on westbound 5564, almost at the King Bridge, right in that area, and they're showing a road closure as well. So we have heavy traffic that goes back to 70.
I've been on Discord for like an hour.
Right now and headed the bridge that.
Let me turn that down. Don't even have my microphone over here. What up, Sess? Hey, Bubba Sue, Lisa. It's the ladies' hour. It's the ladies' morning. I was trying to set up my stream, and I bumped the dang live button, so I didn't set it up. I wanted to say breakfast time. Did someone say Strange Donuts? Because that's where I'm picking up from. Strange Donuts. The first time I've ever seen an offer almost worth doing, except it's dark. Definitely dark 30 still. And I'm looking at their building. There's not even a light on. And my pickup is at 6:07 a.m. and it's 5:48 right now. There's nobody there. Am I going to get paid for just getting up early and driving out here and not delivering it? Well, the drop-off's right there.
That's going to get them to you and get it taken care of. I was texting with
Why are you beta chat?
He does just great work. He's like, hey, let us know the next time we can help you out. I'm like, don't you worry.
Yeah, the drive from pickup to drop off is 0.5 miles, and it's like the way I got to get around the parking lot to get over to the building. I can see it right here. That is not a half mile away.
Install a ceiling fan. Grasser Electric is going to be there for you. They'll get it done right. You won't have to worry about any risk of fire.
I've done a few. I've done at least 40, 50, I don't know. I know, well, July 1st was the first day that they kicked off the new metric system, scoring system on delivered. And I screwed that up. I didn't. The app did. Because it was a bad connection. And hopefully they're fixing that. I swiped it, I arrived, everything looked right, and I really had to go to the bathroom because I'd been sitting there waiting for an hour and 9 minutes because I'd had a breakfast order. And then I'm drinking iced tea, of course, so I had to pee really bad. And I ran in, and I just grabbed the order and went out. I was leaving at 3 minutes after the pickup time with the swipe that I was on my way, and it said I hadn't arrived yet. So I got dinged on that, even though I broke the geofence an hour and 9 minutes early. But before July ended, I brought that back up to 100%. It dropped my score dropped from 100% to 98 from that one screw up. Even if it's not your fault, it's your fault. They claim they're not. They're going off market. Yet I know other drivers in my market that are actually seeing orders that pay more than $20, and I'm not. But it went at least 3 weeks after I talked to her. She said she even added the Kansas City market because their metro pushes so far east. I'm like, yeah, if I get one paying $300, if it's an hour and a half away, I might do it. But it's got to be paying like $300 to get me to drive that far. I told her, I'm like, that's over 4 hours from here, Kansas City. Why would you put me in their metro? And whatever she did, I don't know if she's new to the job, but she clicked the wrong buttons because I was not in Kansas City's market or St. Louis. I was in no market. So for over 3 weeks, I didn't see one order. Almost a month. They went almost a month without seeing anything. And I got regular support to fix that. Got them to add St. Louis. I had to uninstall, reinstall the app. Then force stop it cleared. Finally, I got St. Louis market to pop up where you can see it in your settings in the app. But then I still wasn't seeing anything. And now all of a sudden they're starting to send me the $20 orders again, pretty far away. Or they'll send them to me like an hour before pickup. You know, I'm a Emerald, 4-star Emerald on delivered. Chances are, during the busy lunchtime, I got an order or two. Yeah, I was on there for just over a year before I took my first offer, and then they changed the preferred driver from 10 deliveries to 25 deliveries when I was about to hit 10. When I finally started doing it, then I hit my 25. I took the test. I've passed it. Then by them reviewing my account, they saw that I went just over a year without taking a delivery, and I was probably at 27 or 8 deliveries by this time. So they suspended my account. I had to re-sign up completely, do the test, the onboarding test, everything again. And then I had to wait 90 days before I could become a preferred driver, I think it was. 90 days on the platform. It was a mess. But I did it. And in that 90 days, I did almost 100 deliveries. Then the January, that was last year, January, February, March, I did 95 deliveries between those 3 months. Because that happened in September when they made me basically start over. But they gave me credit for the deliveries that I had already done. My day has barely started. It's still dark. Freedom. Free to do what I want any old time. This should be the gig workers theme. I'm free. By The Farm? I can't remember who sings this. Back in the 90s, early 90s. Yeah, I got back on the Deliver That. And just, I was taking orders like freaking crazy. Because 2023, I was Emerald level for 3 months. I wasn't really supposed to have it, so when they crunched the numbers for that next quarter, I didn't hit it. And I didn't want them just to bump me up to Emerald again. I wanted to earn it. I needed like 5 deliveries to get to where I needed to be. And between those 3 months, I took 7 deliveries on Delivered and 95 on Deliver That. And I should have broke 100, but I swear they throttled me. Because I was on pace to break over the 100, and that would have put me for that month, or for that quarter, or however it works, Lisa would know. I was 5 deliveries away from the next bonus. Because they do that quarterly bronze, gold, silver, whatever. I think I was like 5 deliveries away from silver and couldn't get them. I'm like, on Tuesday of that week, the last week or something like that, I only needed 5. And there was times in those 3 months I did 5 in one day. More than once. And I could not get 5 in 5 days. I came up 5 short. I still got a bonus. And that's when I bought the bags that you see Pedro using with. I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks. That's the only way I would buy merch from them, because it doesn't matter if you buy a $3 sticker or $150 worth of merch. It's a $12 delivery shipping charge. They like to push their merch, but they don't push the fact they charge $12 shipping on everything. That would be great, Bubba Sue. I told Sarah that when I talked to her. I go, I know they're your competitor, but I really wish you'd add a coverage map so I can show you exactly where I want to see orders from. Don't worry about where the hell I'm parked when the orders are available for me. This is where I want to see them from. I'd love that. I removed it on Delivered. I opened my entire market. Oh, I got to mark that I've arrived. There's still no lights on where I'm picking up from. I see a car just pulled up in front of there. I wonder if somebody overslept or they're in the back and you can't see the lights from the front. I'm hoping, because they've got 8 minutes. That car literally parked right where I have to park. Up on their curb. Or at their curb. Yeah, they've got 8 minutes to get my order ready. I've got 23 minutes to drop it off, but I can see the building that I'm going to. It is not a half mile away. It might take me a half mile to drive there, but from here to there, maybe a quarter mile. Yeah, when I talked to Sarah, she said they no longer do the geo location. And I'm like, well, you could have fooled me, because there's a restaurant 7 minutes down the road that drivers that are getting orders from there live 25 to 40 minutes away. And I'm 7 minutes away, and I see zero orders from there. And there's other restaurants too. I'm thinking about drawing mine back as well, Lisa, because I'm seeing orders too far out. And I've mentioned it several times. When they send you an order, that kind of blocks you. They're not going to send you another order while you got one. The lights just came on. I think that car was dropping someone off. I don't know how they're going to get my order ready in 7 minutes if they just now got there. This is my first experience with Strange Donuts. I've seen several offers from them, but they're like this time of the morning and pay like $20. $20 and $30, and it's 25 minutes to get here or so from my house. I'm not getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to make $20. No, that ain't gonna happen. I didn't. My alarm went off at 3 today, but I didn't get up till 3:40. I hit snooze too many times. And what got me to really get up, I thought for some reason I'd turned my alarms off. That was a $20 order. Quit calling it 1988. They screwed it up. The map. They're working on stuff in the back end of the app. Me and Lisa caught a little error yesterday, and I let the developer know right away, and he's already fixed it. Those new extra little fees for insurance or whatever that they show you, and then they also take it away. They show you that it's there, but they pay it. We don't pay it, the drivers. They combined it into just one thing instead of two things on there, just to take up less space, I guess. Simplify it a little more. I'm going to have to drive down and get in front of this place. My deliveries and pickups in 5 minutes, and they literally just got there. I have a feeling I know donuts don't take long, but if there's only one person in there working and they got to put together, let me tell you here, $720 worth of a donut order in basically 7 minutes. Somebody got to work late today, I believe. The Dunkin' Donuts guy, time to make the donuts. Time to make the donuts. Yeah. Just like the Ronnie says, be my little baby. Baby, my darling. Now, when I go in here, it's an Indian girl. She's the only one in there. There's a bunch of boxes sitting. They surely didn't make this order last night. I will let the customer know that too. These are not fresh. These were made yesterday. If they want to do catering this early in the morning, my God, they got to get here at 4 o'clock in the morning to make the donuts fresh. These are basically day-old donuts if that's what I'm seeing in there on the counter ready to go. I'll mute it when I go in because I got my hazards on, and I know that can be annoying. Lisa, I figured out why my front left tire is low on air on the thing. Well, when I went and had them rotate my tires, they didn't flip my TPMS sensors. It was my left rear tire that was low. I filled it up and the light's gone. I did not touch the left front tire. Because, I mean, it's brand new tire. My front tires are brand new. I couldn't figure out why it was low on air, and it didn't look low on air. And I started thinking about it on my way to get my IC this morning. I wonder if it's a left rear tire and they didn't flip the sensors around. So I used the inflator that I got from Dash and Grandpa, And let me tell you, that air hose gets really, really, really hot. But it worked. It takes a little longer than I thought it would. But I filled it up to 36 pounds of pressure, got in. Warning's gone. I will be back. I'm going to go check on this order since they just got here 5 minutes ago. If I come back and you see me yapping away, tell me that the microphone's muted if I didn't unmute it. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Attention, please. I was correct. These were fresh made last night. Krispy Kremes may screw up their wait times a lot, but I'll tell you what, they're making the donuts in the morning. They're fresh. A donut made last night is not fresh donuts, so I hope these customers don't think it's going to be fresh, because it's not. I'm not going there just yet. In fact, I'm going to swipe that I'm on my way to the delivery. I can't drive over too far across the parking lot because I'll break that geofence, because I can, like I said, I can see the building.
We are all set. Let's go.
It says I will get there at 6:14 if I started going there right now, which would put me 16 minutes early, so I got to kill a couple of minutes right here. I'm still within the geofence of the restaurant. Oh, I'm going to let the customers know. I mean, this is a place I've seen several orders from, and they never pay worth a damn. I wonder if this is why. Because people are in the know. If you get donuts here, they're yesterday's donuts, really. I mean, last night, whatever. They're not warm, fresh baked, or fried, or however they make their donuts. Something just caught my eye over here. They got to wait. It's watch technicians. I thought it said Weight Watchers. Well, anyway, it still jogged my memory. I've gotten some books from the thrift store for some cooking videos. They're cookbooks. I got a bunch of Weight Watchers ones that have some really good looking recipes in there. So I'm thinking about doing a Weight Watchers recipe series on the channel. Here shortly, start on that. And I also got a bunch of old church lady cookbooks, like from Catholic parishes. Munching with the Methodist is one of them. Not a lot of good recipes in Munching with the Methodist. They've got this corned beef bake thing or something. I was reading the recipe, and it's canned corned beef, and I'm like, ugh. So I was thinking about doing that corned beef bake, but using my Instapot to actually make my corned beef, not using it out of a can. Make it better. It looked like it could be good, but not with canned corned beef. Yuck. That's something you throw in your tackle box when you're starving out fishing all day, and you eat it out of your tackle box just to get some freaking calories and protein in you.
I did want to tell you guys, so besides like getting the room and dinner and all that, I got Nick one gift.
And I did check into the thing. Oh, anyway, hang on. Getting sidetracked. I can go now. I want to do a church lady recipe series on some cooking videos and the Weight Watchers.
Turn left, and then
I've started looking
right.
into trying to get HelloFresh to sponsor me.
Turn right, and then
According to
right.
the AI Grok, he doesn't think my channel's getting enough clicks and views to get the sponsorship just yet.
Turn right,
But it's something I can
turn right,
look
turn
into.
Left,
It wants me to go out
left,
on the main road. I can't cut through straight ahead.
Turn left.
I know I can, because that's the street I need to be on. Me and Gypsy here. Well, not everybody likes corned beef, but canned corned beef is yuck. I've eaten it. I do like that cans of corned beef hash, but boy, they went crazy expensive on that over the last few years. It used to be like under $1 a can. It's like $3 a can now. I make sandwiches out of that. I haven't in a while because I don't like paying like $3 a can for it. It's right here. Their directions are flawed. They want me to go around to the back end of the building into the parking garage. That's not where you go to drop this off. I'm just going to turn her off anyway. I know where I'm going. I'm already here. Like I said, it's not a half mile. It's a quarter mile at best. Yeah, these are huge boxes. They won't even fit in my wagon. They won't fit in a catering bag. You know what? I'm going to go turn around. I'm going to park going the other direction. Don't really want to, but they got steps here. The handicap's way up here where you can go over the curb without going over the curb, you know what I mean? Like if you're in a wheelchair. Is way up away from the parking spots. And it's uphill, so if somebody is handicapped, they got to roll themselves up a hill to get to where they can get over the curb to get onto the sidewalk here. That's never made sense to me. Yeah, there's a bunch of steps. I'll come back down those steps. I can't even use a catering bag for this order. I'm setting them across the grain, basically on top of my wagon. So there's a bunch of the boxes. I mean, it's $720 worth of donuts. They're the heaviest donuts I've ever done. These are bigger than Cracker Barrels because they're wider. They're probably as long as Cracker Barrels, but they're wider than my wagon. And you know the wagon size. You got the same wagon, Lisa. They won't drop down in the wagon. I'll be back. I had to hit myself with a little Blue Day Chanel. Smell good.
which is just absolutely beautiful.
All right, as you can see by my face, the sun is coming up.
But also, if you want to look at maintenance, or your house isn't, you have too many animals and kids.
Right there.
So many different options that look just like ours.
Oh, I had to go up to the 7th floor, Bubba suit, and what the hell? My battery not charging? No, it's at 100%. It made the sound like my battery was dying. Yeah, I had to get in the building. All the doors are locked. There's nobody behind the front the desk. They got a big revolving door. It was actually open, so I had to go put my wagon in front of another door, go through the spinny door thingy, then go over to that door and open it up and drag my wagon in. And I finally the girl, the contact on it, never contacted me back. I told her I was here. Didn't hear a word back. Then some dude with no patience came down. Because he was on trying to call somebody. I said, it says to drop it off in the lobby. I've never done that before. There he is right there, jackass. He's like, I'm calling somebody. Hold on. I'm like, dude, I'm just telling you what it said, what my directions say. Take a mite off. Chill out. It's too early to be that cranky. Unless he's been up since like 2. Oh, I just pulled right in front of somebody. Oh, well, I shouldn't be driving so fast. Maybe I should turn on my rearview mirror. There it is. Now I can see behind me. I don't like it. It's too bright on my eyes. There's a McDonald's right there. I'm going back to Deerberg's Plaza for right now. That's a grocery store here. For those that don't know. Lisa knows because when she stopped through St. Louis on her way to Oklahoma or on her way back, on her way there, I don't remember. She wanted an original OG gooey butter cake made famous here in St. Louis from a mistake in a bakery like in 1929. And I researched that before she got here. I thought Deerberg's, I was always under the impression for many, many years it was a mistake a baker at Deerberg's grocery store made back in the 30s or something like that. And that's how that cake was born. The interwebs are telling me something different now, but I know before I ever could look anything up on the internet, Deerberg's created that gooey butter cake. They're so good. And I haven't really tried all the crazy flavors that we saw when she was here. I just had the original gooey butter cake. Until we went looking, I didn't know they made like chocolate chip and blueberry and this and that. Who knows? Yeah, Lisa's gonna have to go visit the hill. Like literally take a day of it. Oh, there's a rainbow. Take a day of it. That's the Italian neighborhood where they got all kinds of little Italian shops. Oh, there's another rainbow. I can see both ends of the rainbow, but I can't see the top. It disappears. I don't know that it will show up on the phone. Oh, I thought I flipped the camera back around. Can you see the rainbow there? And then it's over there. I've got sunrises and rainbows on this live stream, but yeah, it just fades away up into the sky. You can't see it. Rainbow. Yeah, that's why I said you needed to take her more than one, because the first one's just going to be their fix, and the second one they're going to really enjoy. So I don't know how many of you are taking advantage of this new app, Too Good to Go. Too Good to Go. Well, Lisa up here in New York, she's been going to these Circle K's, and they're giving her like double bacon cheeseburgers, a couple of those, some kind of breakfast bowls, a couple of those for $3.99. And I'm not saying I got a bad deal, but I ran him one yesterday for the first time. Tried this out for $3.99 at a Circle K. I was hoping for some lunch because it was lunchtime. They gave me 18 cookies. Those big cookies, they're good. They're really good. I'll give them that. I mean, shoot, if you bought 18 cookies from Crumble Cookie, it'd be like probably $90 or $100. They're expensive, but it wasn't lunch food. I wanted a burger or something I could throw in their microwave or throw in my microwave when I got home because I'd picked up some doors for the crib. Oh, that too good to go? My only problem with it here, all I see is Circle K and Krispy Kremes. And if they're just going to give me cookies when I go to Circle K, I mean, I've eaten 4 of them. 5. I've eaten 5 of them. And it was funny. I was just 2 nights ago looking up peanut butter cookie recipes. Well, I wasn't looking them up. I asked Grok, the AI, write me the easiest peanut butter cookie recipe, one of those like 3-ingredient ones. Because really, you need like an egg. I didn't know the amounts. Egg, granulated sugar, and peanut butter. You mix all that together and make balls and smash it down with a fork, crisscross. And you got peanut butter cookies. You throw them in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes or whatever. You can add a little vanilla extract if you'd like. You could also add a little baking powder if you like a little half a teaspoon. I don't know what else you would add to them. I don't know. I'm not a baker. I'm a chef. That's a totally different thing. It looks clickable. The link. But no, when I didn't know what any of these donuts were, and I saw one that looked like candies in it. I thought it was a chocolate chip, M&M chocolate chip cookie. I took a bite out of it, and I'll be damned if it wasn't peanut butter, and it was Reese's Pieces. I'm like, oh my God. I was just, I was craving peanut butter cookies. That rainbow's already almost gone on the left side here. It's still pretty bright on the right side, but it's fading quick over here. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Peanut butter cookies, and I was just thinking about them the night before. And I'm like, I don't feel like making them. I was going to try and bake them in the microwave. I want to heat up the oven. Yeah, the ads and commercials I've seen on it, they act like every restaurant in town's on this Too Good to Go. It's stuff that they normally would throw away or something like that that's still good. But they pack it up. It's a grab bag. You don't know what you're getting. And they're showing these people getting really good stuff. And here I get 18 cookies. And all I have is Circle K's and that other place I said, Krispy Kremes. Krispy Kremes, you get a dozen donuts for like $5.43. Nutter Butters. No, I get a craving for those damn peanut butter cookies sometimes. And I was thinking about making some with chocolate chips. Why not? Peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips. Like a Reese's peanut butter cookie. Some people shove a Hershey's Kiss in them. And let it melt on the top when they bake. Not a big fan of that, but I'll eat the hell out of them anyway. Yeah, Lisa gets good stuff. I get 18 cookies. No variety. Well, there's a variety of cookies. They're not all the same. There were 3 of those peanut butter cookies, and let me tell you, I smashed them. I was just going to eat one, but they were actually really good. And the oatmeal cookie, I got up late last night because I couldn't sleep, and I had a oatmeal raisin cookie, which I think I want to make those and replace the raisins with chocolate chips. Chocolate chips should be in every cookie. But even with the raisins in them, those oatmeal cookies were pretty good. And there was 2 in that pack, so I ate the second one for breakfast. That's my other phone in the way. I did not get good sleep at all. You guys know I'm a beta tester on the Delivered app. Well, we got a beta chat over on WhatsApp. And this dude on there is Cat Ray. He's posting shit on there at 5:49 in the morning. Normally I'd be asleep and pissed off if that thing's going off waking me up at 5:49 in the morning. Just so happened I was awake and sitting in this parking lot waiting on my order. Actually, it's September 2nd, Rob. No, I was awake today, but typically I'd be sleeping. My alarm usually doesn't go off till 6:30 or 7, not 3:30. Or no, my alarm went off at 3 this morning, not 3:30. Normal orders, the way I do it, my alarm would have went off at 2 a.m., but I just sacrificed that order. And for those that don't know, I get up extremely early when I have breakfast orders because I don't like rushing around. I don't like scrambling to get ready. I don't want to have to be in a rush on the road to get to the pickup. I want to just be able to leave about an hour and 10 minutes early so I can, because almost everything I go to pick up's 30 minutes away. That way I can take time at the gas station. Like I checked my oil, put a quart of oil in this morning, pumped up a tire, got my iced tea. And I was still here 24 minutes early. Traffic, there was a lot of traffic for it being before 6 in the morning. More than there used to be. I don't know what's going on. Too much traffic that early in the morning. Yeah, I know. So there's so many more restaurants here than your area. And no rainbow to the left, and the one's gotten brighter on the right and taller. That's weird. I wish it'd be overcast all day. I honestly don't want to see the sun. I want it to be just gloomy all day. I got another order at 10:10, which is not anytime soon. Android, what is this charging system? Did my phone not? Oh, it was, okay, when I thought that phone was messing up, it was this other one. I might need a new charging cord for it. Now it's charging. What's the battery level? It's at 100%. I don't know what it's worried about. Oh shit, the chat was going on. It's paused on me. There's a lot of chat. I was stuck up there as Ray still keeping you up at night. Or maybe, no, I was wrong. Yeah, I told you I'd be finished before you even get yours. Yours is at, what, 7:25 your time? I said I'd be finished with mine before then. I was damn near close. If I could have dropped it off in the lobby. You know, on the top of that building, they've got a pavilion up there. There's a rooftop. So there's a rooftop area on that thing where I just delivered. Which, if you didn't know, I'm in the parking lot where I picked up the Strange Donuts order. And that one tall building over there, I delivered to the 7th floor of that. That's how. Strange Donuts is over that way. The other, just past this big grocery store. Oh, what'd I just do? There it goes. Oh, 8:25. Okay, it was 7:25 my time. When we talked about that, yeah. I'm going to get over to Viviano's a little early because there's a Goodwill across the street I want to check out. I don't know what time they open. But it's kind of a rich area. Sometimes you see some good stuff in that Goodwill. Yesterday I scored big for the crib. I saw a marketplace. I had like 3 minutes to kill before I really needed to leave. So instead of leaving 3 minutes early, I got on Marketplace real quick and clicked on the free search. And there was two white 6-panel doors, great shape. Well, they were. I screwed one of them up because I didn't want to get it. Anyway, one was 24 inches wide, one was 28 inches wide. Well, the doorway down the hallway into my bedroom is 28 inches wide. The doorway from my bedroom into the bathroom, or either bathroom door, the one from the hallway or my bedroom, is 24 inches wide. So I scored 2 doors and a doorknob with one of them. She found the doorknob. She couldn't find the other one. like a bedroom doorknob, doesn't have a key. It's got that little hole that you can stick a little screwdriver in and unlock. Yeah, for free. With the frames. They've got the frames on them. That's why I screwed up one of the doors, because they had little brad nails sticking out of the frame, like 20 of them. Before I took it inside, I pulled them all out, and a bunch of staples. I don't know what the staples were for, but I don't care. It was free. I can fix the damage and repaint them. I mean, they were perfect. I wouldn't even have had to paint them. Just give them maybe a squirt with some Windex. So they had more stuff, but I couldn't use it. Damn, that rainbow has gotten a lot brighter, and that one's just gone. And I almost got another trash can, one of them big 96-gallon toters, they're called, that would match. It was green just like mine, and I can have two, but they don't have any extra for me in the trailer park. No, Cardinals lost 11-3. No Cardinals flag on the run this morning. For those that don't know, St. Louis Cardinals baseball, like they played yesterday, if they would have scored 6 runs in the game, win or lose, it doesn't matter if they win or lose, they just have to score 6 runs. You get a discounted any fountain, any size, coffee, cappuccino, tea, soda, whatever. It's usually 62 cents, but we're in a new month, so I don't think they're doing that. All last month it was 26 cents after tax. And they went on a little winning spree. I got 3 cups down there, a couple back here, and they've all been washed out. They're not just old crap in them. If they're in here with a lid on them, they've been cleaned out. I washed them all out inside. I've got like 6 more inside because there's a bunch of, there's a couple days I was out longer, and I didn't just get a refill. I got a brand new one for 26 cents to stock up on cups for when the Cardinals weren't scoring 6. Now, they weren't winning all those games, but they were sure scoring 6 runs. Sometimes 8, 10 runs, and they still lost. That's a lot. That's an exciting game, though, if you were at it, to see that many runs from both teams. Oh, here comes the sun. It's hitting me right in the frickin' mirror. I have to get my ghetto lean going here. Yeah. There's a restaurant here called Black Salt. Over that way. By, I think it's a Crazy Bowls and Wraps. I think it's right next door to it. Trader Joe's ahead. There's a lot of restaurants out here. I tried doing some Uber Eats out here one day, and nothing. I got like one order right away, and then that was it. Right at lunchtime. There's a lot of buildings. Not all of them are tall, but a lot of business parks are off this. I'm out in Creve Coeur, or I like to call it Creve Care. Kind of like Care's beer. Yeah, the Yankee game. They were making a comeback, 8 to 11 or 12 or something like that. And bottom of the 9th inning, and their best hitter gets up, 1 out to go. They had just switched pitchers on the Yankees, and he popped straight up in the air. Catcher had to walk around a little bit, and then he called it. That was the last out. 2 outs, best hitter up the bat, and he fouls out. Yeah, I want the sky that's that way, because that's cloudy. That's overcast looking. Behind me, it's all clear looking. The sun's clearing it all up. I'm going to get on the road here in a couple minutes. Get over to the Goodwill parking lot. I got a queen size from my secret thrift store I go to, that I won't mention their name on the live stuff here, or any of my videos. I just say it's my secret thrift store, because they're way better than Goodwill. They actually put out everything that gets donated. They actually put out and sell, or Goodwill goes through it. They'll sell stuff on their eBay store, getting top dollar for it and stuff like that, or the stuff that's actually in Goodwill. Most of it overall is overpriced, considering they get it free. Like I've found stuff that I paid like $3.50 for at my secret thrift store that they'd sell for $40 at Goodwill all the time. I got a Breville, I don't know, Breville, however you pronounce it, deep fryer for, I think I actually paid $13 for it, which is kind of high for that thrift store, but it's a $200 deep fryer. In fact, I got more oil to put in it yesterday because I didn't have enough oil at home. I bought a big thing of oil. It wasn't enough. So I bought 2 more containers. I bought some pork egg rolls to fry in it. I got some steak fries. I got some chicken. They're called cheesy jalapeno chicken bites I got from Costco that I've cooked a few times, but I've been wanting to try them in a deep fryer. Well, what's weird about their overpriced stuff, every once in a while, like that Food Saver brand vacuum sealer, I found it at that Goodwill that I'm getting ready to go to for $7. I haven't tested out my new one. I got another one for $6.95 at my good thrift store, and it's that really good Food Saver, the tall one. You can put the bags in it and pull them out, and it's got the built-in cutter. It has the hose attachment thing that you can suck the air out of those containers you can buy. It's a big one, and it's stainless steel. And I gotta move. This damn sun's killing me. Damn, you know what I can do? I got a breakaway mirror. There we go. Sun's hitting somebody else in the parking lot now. Yeah, this stainless steel one looks in great shape. I mean, it doesn't look damaged at all. I got some Wolfgang Puck kind of panini press. I think it's missing parts, but I only paid like $6 for it, and it looks like it's never been used. It's like 2 flat tops, they come together, but you can open that thing completely wide out and make a griddle, like a flat top griddle out of it. I saw pictures. That's how I know you can do that. And in those pictures, I also saw the regular panini press, the grated with the ridges, so it puts the grill marks on the bread of the sandwich. This wasn't in a box, but I don't think it's ever been used. There's not a scratch on it. It has no wear, 0. And I got that really cheap. I'm amping up my equipment for cooking videos. See, I did this before. I started buying a lot of kitchen equipment because I wanted to do those little 10-second recipe videos back in 2015. But I knew nothing about shooting the videos, but I knew everything about cooking. That was the main part of it. I had a buddy that was going to be the filmographer for it, because that's what he does for a living. He's a photographer and he does filmography. He had the equipment. I had never thought I could use smartphones for this stuff back then. So I never did the videos, but I bought like a waffle maker, a nice food processor, pancake batter dropper thing, a flat top griddle. I was buying because I was going to make like a fake kitchen in my second bedroom, like a studio kitchen. So I wasn't going to have a real stove, so I had to. I got induction burners, everything I needed to do cooking videos for the most part, and he never came through on it. And he's a foodie, so he would have liked it. Well, he did have to move. That kind of fuckered things up right there. Oh, that's what you sent me, the sun in your eyes. It's at my back. Unless I pull my mirror back in. Oh, you can see it. The other mirror's hit me now. I can't reach that. And this, this base cargo van here doesn't have power mirrors or power. Has power steering and AC. No locks, mirrors, windows. No tilt wheel. No rear view mirror. Well, I don't have any windows. I would bring up the whole transparency thing, but I think there's enough gig tubers, I'm not really calling myself a gig tuber anymore, already talking about the whole gig work transparency thing. And if they are going to unionize, if somebody thinks they're going to, there is a union out there. I used to be in it when I was a union chef. I was a union cook. It was the Hotel and Entertainment Union, H&E. They apparently merged with Unite here. They do casinos and hotels and all kinds of food stuff in the food industry and hospitality industry. And really, we don't need a union. What we need is an organization that we can all join, pay our dues to it, and then like a union, they could provide us with health care benefits, dental, vision, medical, all that stuff, all taken out of our dues. Because when you get the power of people, a mass of people, really drop the monthly rates of things like that down to an affordable rate. They can, and I was wanting to, I don't want to do it because I don't want to put in all the time and work to get it done, but I'm the idea guy on it. An organization where we can pay dues, get those benefits. They can even set up a retirement 401k or something that also comes out of the dues. Then other perks like maybe deals at some of these national or even local car wash chains where we can get a free pass where we can go get as many car washes as we want. Maybe gym membership deals at like Planet Fitness. Like maybe you pay half price or something if you're in this union. I don't know. It's all stuff that would have to be negotiated out but something like Unite here may have already done that. I don't know. They may have the people power to get it done to where we can focus on making our own money and not building an organization like that. But I keep saying it in all the live streams where I'll see it. Slow down with your minivan driving asshole lady. Anyway, the unions just want their hands in our cookie jar. They see an opportunity because, I mean, there's, upwards of 5 million just in the food app delivery business world. There's, I think it's like 2 or 3 to 5 million active drivers that are not paying union dues. Think about that. Union dues for one person isn't a lot, but you multiply it by that many people, that's a lot of money. And that's just food delivery. That's just your Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. That doesn't include your catering apps, Sifty, Deliver, or Expedite, whatever you want to call them. That other one, Deliver That. The little shit ones that steal your money, like Food Fetched and whatever little red wagons, whatever little apps are popping up trying to take some of the catering business away from the bigger catering apps in their markets or very few markets they're in. They just want to build themselves big enough to sell out to the bigger companies and make that quick money. That's the way I look at it. Well, that's something else the organization can help drivers with. The Gig Workers Organization, or GWO, as I call it. Because Red's got the Gig Wars official GWO. I was thinking about the GWA, the Gig Workers Association, or AGW, the Association of Gig Workers. I don't know. I was throwing around some names. I was trying to think of all the little different perks that you get, so you get some value for your monthly dues instead of just buy. But that could also help drivers learn how to set up a retirement plan, like Roth IRAs, things they don't really teach you in school, or if they teach you in school, you don't pay attention because you're not into that because you're just a teenager that knows everything, like me. That's the way I didn't pay attention in the one semester economics class I had to take. Later in life, I feel they should make you take more than one class and drill certain things like retirement, Roth IRAs, CD, all kinds of different stuff, ways to invest money long term to where you have a retirement when you get to, say, the age I'm at right now, had I got a Roth IRA and paid into it all these years when I was like 17, 18 years old, I'd have over $1 million in it right now. Minimal investment every week or month or whatever into it. Just pay a little in it every week, and by the time you're my age, if you're 18 years old now, by the time you're my age, and things may change, and maybe like 2-3 million by then, the way everything goes up. Not sure how far that would get somebody these days, but you reinvest that amount of money after you cash out on it, and you reinvest that in today's time. I mean, you take half, even if it's just $1 million, you take half of it and invest in good stocks that are dividend yielding stocks, like your utility companies and stuff. You got to do some homework. There's lists already out there. You can get stocks, dividend yielding stocks that literally you'd be collecting dividends every week of the year. You can set it up that way, because not all of them pay out at the same time. They may pay out quarterly, but everybody's quarters at a different time. So you get enough stocks, and you can literally have a great income off of a $500,000 investment into dividend yielding stocks, or the REIT stocks, real estate investment trust. I think that's what it stands for. Those are, you're buying into, you have rental properties, mainly commercial rental properties, but you don't own the properties. The company does that you're investing in. So those companies that have the rent, the lease, have to pay their monthly lease. So every month you're going to be getting, depending on how much you've invested in a good REIT company, you're going to be getting, I think they do it monthly. They could do it quarterly. Either way, you could probably set it up either way. Let me catch up here. Well, see, I wouldn't want to use that so-called union as a union. I would want it as an organization for gig workers. I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, as like for food delivery drivers, come on. Going back to the 80s when I first did it, the bulk of my money I made off food delivery was tips. You got paid garbage. You always got paid garbage. You made your money on tips, just like servers, waiters, waitresses, whatever you want to call them. They only have to pay them half of what minimum wage is. I mean, I remember making $1.95 an hour bartending, because they could do that, and minimum wage was that low at the time. That was half a minimum wage. $1.95 an hour. But I made bank on tips. And food delivery is the same thing. I mean, they're like, say, when I worked at Domino's, they started doing a 50-cent delivery charge. While I worked, the short time I worked at Domino's, they started doing that. The driver did not get that. That went straight to Domino's, and they told us to tell the customer that it was to offset the rising cost of cheese. I told them, it's just more, I mean, think about every delivery. How many deliveries that all the Domino's have every day times 50 cents? That's a lot of money that the corporation's getting. It's going right back to Domino's. And I don't know that you get any bit of a delivery charge still to this day at Domino's. I don't. You'd have to ask Real Talk with Roy. I think he works at Domino's, or has recently. Pizza Hut, I don't think there was a delivery charge at all, but I got paid full minimum wage at Pizza Hut when I delivered there, plus tips. I don't recall if we got a per delivery fee. Like when I worked at St. Louis Pizza and Wings, you got $2 per delivery, and you made about $10 to $20 a shift. That was your pay, depending on your shift you worked. I made $20 per shift because I worked lunch through dinner rush. So I worked open through the dinner rush. That was my main shift, 7 days a week. And I was killing it. That was in 04, 05, and I was banking $900 cash a week. That wouldn't be bad now, but look at the price of things back in 2004 and 2005. Gas went up in 2005. That's why I didn't work there much in 2005 during my snow cone off season, because they wouldn't give me any more money to cover the gas that had over doubled in price. And I drove a Grand Cherokee that got about 18 miles to the gallon. It wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. Yeah, well, that's Spark. That's why I'm. Main people are talking about this stuff are talking about the food apps, Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. That's the three primary. Well, and Grubhub barely even comes up. It's more DoorDash and Uber Eats than anything. They're not talking about Spark and Instacart so much. They're not talking about Curry, Roadie, GoShare, Synpex, all this crap. Because a lot of those last milers, there are no tips, but on Synpex, I am starting to see tips. That's more courier work. And technically, food delivery is courier work. Your merchandise you are transporting is food. Hot food from restaurant to customer. Same with catering. Well, unless you get the donuts that I did today that were cooked last night. I hope they like them. God, those things were heavy, though. Heaviest donuts I've ever delivered. It's starting to rain here. I'm going to start heading over.
We're all set. Let's go.
To the area I need to be. It's still all gig work, yeah. So there's such a variety of gig work. How would a union even do anything? You know? That's why a union would be pointless, because of all the different gig work. There's all kinds of gig work. Even Fiverr. Fiverr's gig work. They even call it a gig on Fiverr. It's freelance, whatever you want to do on there and try and sell whatever your service is. That's gig work. So what would a union do? Nothing. But an organization where you could... Basically, it's set up like a union, but they don't really do anything for you, but centralize everything where you could get because we don't have benefits in gig work because you're independent contractors. But if you sign up with, say, the Gig Worker Association of Gig Workers or whatever, and start paying the monthly dues, we'll call them, like union, but it'd be more like a subscription. My thing is, not everybody's going to want to do this kind of work forever. It could be kind of short-lived. I don't think anybody's going to try and do it and retire off of it for 30, 40 years, like say Deerberg's here in your local 655 grocery union. They want people to work there 40 years. That's what they want. That's where you're going to have a pension and all that. I don't know how that would work with gig workers, because there's people that get in it, get out of it, and all in under a year, they're done.
0.1 of a mile, turn right, and then
All right,
turn right.
I guess I'll turn the AC on. It's not hot out, but it'll get stuffy in here if I don't. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. What would a union do for somebody? Even Deerberg's here. If I got a job here tomorrow, my union benefits would not kick in for 13 months.
And then turn right.
The first month you're on probation, and then it takes 12 months, a year, for your union benefits to finally kick in. And they could do it sooner, but they want to make sure the employee's going to stay there. I know, because I've worked for 2 different grocery store chains that have the exact same union. I worked for Schnucks and I worked for Shop and Save. Shop and Save. Schnucks, I was in that hotel and entertainment union because I was a chef. And that was something new they were trying. And that union, they still have it. Oh, shoot. My phone just fell off. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, that's what's wrong. My mirror still... I didn't fix my mirror. $25 at 1023. Can't do it. I got to fix that mirror. I'm looking at it, it's like seeing all kinds of crazy shit here. There we go. Now I can see behind me. I was seeing over that way somewhere. It's actually at Dewey's Pizza in Ellisville. I just picked up there not too long ago. It's actually more Clarkson Valley or something like that. That's not really Ellisville. It sent me the wrong way to get there than when I went there last week or the week before. Or a much quicker way. It's $25, $567 worth of food. It's a $20 tip, $5 base pay on to deliver that. That's a no bueno. We're going to put that on the ignore list. That's the first noise I've heard from them in a couple days. That's not true. As a flooring contractor, I filed a 1099. I laid floors. I wasn't a gig worker. Ceramic, hardwood, laminates, that was what I did. I didn't do carpet. I didn't do vinyl or linoleum, whatever you want to call it. I did hard surfaces. I tore out that other crap and put in real floors. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gig work, well, if they want to classify anybody as a 1099, I get, well, the Gig Workers Association would be, if you want to sign up. As long as you pay your monthly dues, you get the benefits. Oh my gosh. Traffic is backed the hell up here on the highway. Probably because these people were trying to do 80, 90 miles per hour and it started raining. And it hasn't rained in days, so that this first rain here is mixing with the oil and crap on the road, making for a very slick surface. Why did I even get on the highway? This stupid app, I swear to God. I needed to be on that road. My next pickup's on that road. I wasn't even thinking and just follow it like a freaking robot. I'm just going to get off at the next exit and get right back on the highway and go back the way I need to go. I got time to kill anyway. Yeah, I honestly don't know what a union would do for gig work.
Right. Hazard reported ahead.
What'd she say? Something reported ahead? A passage? Is what it sounded like. I mean, all the apps pay differently. Like right there, I deliver that. They pay $5 base pay. Deliver pays $10 base pay. What's Zifty pay? $2 or $4 base pay? I mean, the only thing a union could do is make all of them pay the same base pay on catering. All the food apps pay the same base pay. I mean, I don't understand why people would want a union. What good would a union do for gig workers?
Exit right. In point one of a mile.
Actually, I don't even want to mess with that highway. I'm just going to cut down through the back road here. It'll adjust. I don't know why it would take me off the freaking road that the restaurant's on. That makes no sense, Gypsy. Come on.
Turn right.
No sense at all. And I know there was no road closure ahead. Good morning, anybody that's just joining. I said good morning like an hour ago. An hour and 28 minutes ago. An hour and 26 minutes ago. I don't know. Doing a little breakfast stream. I was only going to run it for like an hour, but it's a little over. I got a lot of time to kill. It's raining. I was thinking about flipping on Uber Eats for some breakfast, but I'm not. I don't feel like doing that in the rain. I do have my rain jacket, I believe, in here somewhere, in my umbrella. The umbrella is just a pain in the butt to get in and out. The shitty 5G signals we have. terrible. Terrible, I tell you. I'm constantly losing. Like right now, I barely have a signal. When I was running 4G and doing all the ride-along live streams, I hardly ever had an issue. Yes, I did have some issues once in a while with connection, but nowhere near what I have now. But the 4G signal travels a lot further from the tower than the 5G signal does. That's the problem. I don't think they had enough of the 5G infrastructure ready to go when they launched 5G. Just my opinion. And I am an expert on my own opinion. I know that, Lisa. You tell me that like 19 times a day. But what they do have is a killer contract with frickin' Wegmans grocery store chain. That's better than Easy Cater any day of the week. Except for what Easy Cater takes from them, because now Easy Cater does their orders too. Mason Road, that won't get me over there. What? A rough way. Oh, these wipers. Oh, I was peeling out. Yeah, the roads are real slick when it first starts raining, when it hasn't rained in a while. I'm in Town and Country. I didn't want to be in Town and Country. I should have just got back on the highway and went back up to Olive. I preach it all the time. Don't blindly follow your damn GPS. It'll get you lost. Always look at your route. And here I go. I didn't pay attention. I'm not lost. It just taking me way out of the way instead of taking me straight down the road. It had me get on a highway, get off another road to go on all this back shit to get me back over to the road that I was originally on. Makes no sense. There's looks like a big nutsack on my map. But the way that subdivision's laid out, the way the roads go around, it looks like a big nutsack. What up, Sam Lee? It wasn't costing to drop them off. Or how far. That's the thing. And when you drive a cargo van, you kind of want to know that stuff in advance. And I don't think they can tell you that in advance because they don't exactly know which order you're going to be taking. Yeah, I'm getting on 141. Screw you with these back subdivision roads, Gypsy.
Then turn left.
Yeah, I did give Flex a try though. Hell, I've been on it for like almost 4 years. It's just not for me. I like to know everything of what I'm doing and where I'm going. Yeah, when you pull up, it's just you're in a random line, so there's probably like, say, 15 orders that are the same thing, basically, in their eyes. Same amount of money on the earnings. Well, what the hell, Jason? I'm live.
Exit right.
What the hell happened? Looks like Jason got in a fender bender, but I'm not sure. I'm not lost. I knew where I was. I was on the new road. I knew I was going to get back down to Highway 141. Well, I hope she was insured. Again, I'm live on YouTube. I do have my sunglasses in here. I prefer not to have to use them today. Not have to. Yeah, that's right.
Exit right.
And see, she fixed herself. Okay, I'm back to the original road that I was on before I got on the highway. Why, Gypsy, would you have me do that? Well, let's not drive in a straight line. I may have time to kill, but I don't feel like wasting gas.
Turn left.
Wipers down. Yeah, if I want to do Amazon Flex, I'd have to get like a Toyota Prius like Sam Lee has. That's the only way to make it worth it. But it's still going to kill your time. And I never did get one of those routes that I could finish in half the time they allot for your block. No, they all had like 48, 49 freaking packages. Well, like 44 drop-offs. Only a couple of drop-offs had more than one package. It was pretty much 44 individual drop-offs, roughly around there. And I'm pretty quick at doing delivering, and could barely make it. The one that sent me my first drop-off was 40 miles from the warehouse. That one I finished 8 minutes late, but I finished it. It's out, and they're sending me out. The only one I really liked, they sent me one, and I finished it like 2 minutes early. But it was here nearby, and I just drove around in circles in a couple subdivisions for 3 hours. That person just ran a red light. Don't want to do that out here. What up, Howie? Oh, I had a question for you. Husband and wife team. And he's not getting anything. Oh, yeah. I told him I knew some people like that. And, they were new to the app. Not Emerald by any means, but she would get the orders and, literally sitting on the couch or wherever together in the same car, and you'd get nothing but crickets. Now I'm parked at the Goodwill. I don't know what time they open. See if I can do some retail arbitrage for Amazon or eBay. Is this thing working? Nope. Yeah, yep. Jenny's Diner. They don't even look open. How can a diner not be open at 7:26? Well, there's a sign flickering that says open, but I don't see any lights on in there. Yeah, Viviano's is down the other side of the road. They're almost across the street. This is another Deerberg's Plaza? Yeah, another Deerberg's Plaza. There's a vet in here. There's up here. Him and his wife are both 4-star Emeralds. And he complains because she'll see all the orders multiple days in a row and he'll see nothing. There was actually a glitch on the back end of his account that was causing that. But I told him about you and your wife when you first got on delivered. She would see orders and you never saw anything. And I didn't know if you ever did see any orders on your app or if she just kept getting them all. And most of the big orders that she gets, he does anyway. So I don't know that I'm 100% right with that. I kind of feel if you can't do the work yourself, you shouldn't be able to get those size of orders. Can anybody hear me? This is the best signal I've had. Now my 5G's gone on this phone. I got 5G on this phone. It's a really strong 5G. Mic check, mic check. Do I need to move? Testing, testing, attention please. 2 trailer park cores go roundy outside, roundy outside. It's my prerogative. Oh, okay. It's going. I got a $192 a day. That one just made me $82. The next one makes me... Oh, it'll be a $191 a day. Because they take 50 cents per delivery to pay me. Which is just wrong. It's the app trying to strong arm you to switch over to the way they want you to get paid. Italian beef. Corn dog. That place doesn't even look open. Yeah, it's hard to live stream while you're driving around these days, that's for sure. You guys probably lost me when I was talking about that before I got here. Because the 5G signal's very sparse in areas. It's terrible. We need about 10,000 more 5G towers to support their network here. The 5G network. Well, what's wrong with is the car not drivable? I'd clean her insurance company out on that. Lost wages and everything. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. I always think of the Ferris Bueller's Day Off when I hear this song anymore. Oh, that's fine. Twist and shout. I'm actually sitting in front of a Goodwill, not knowing what time they open. My pickup's at 10:10. At least it's not like 11:09 or something like most of my lunch orders have been lately. Has been after 11 o'clock. For the longest time, they were in between 10 and 11. Hell, I was completing them by 11 or shortly after. And then almost everyone I get anymore is like 11:09, 11:22, 11:30, 11:31. Oh, if anybody's just logging in, I haven't asked one person to do it yet today, but I want you all to do it. And that's hit that like button. Smash it. Slap it. Elbow it. Knee it. You can't see my knee. But it went up in the air a little bit. Like an inch. Just beat the hell out of that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I don't come on a lot. I haven't done any. Oh, yeah. I wanted to address that, too. I haven't done any videos for a while. I was kind of uploading, I think, a little bit too many of those catering shorts, catering setup shorts, so I wanted to slow that down, and I'm trying to get more food-related. I mean, a new one where it's part of like a big some doors underneath phone. Test 1 2. Stupid 5G. 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 Test 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay, it appears to be working here, so I don't know if anybody heard any of the last 10 minutes of what I said or not. It's working here. I'm on 5G on both phones now. Oh. Chat looks much better on Streamlabs than it does over here on YouTube. Easier to read. Okay, I shut my other YouTube down. Turn the van back off. I don't think that Goodwill's going to open long enough before I got to be at my pickup. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold that weight. Now I'm not seeing the chat. I saw it on my other... am I going to have to do it this way? I saw you put something in the chat, Lisa. I saw you put something in the chat, Lisa. I don't even know how you hit the like button on these anymore when you're on the mobile. I don't even know how you hit the like button on these anymore when you're on the mobile. I hit the 3 little dots. That worked. Yeah, I like my own live stream. I need somebody to chat to see if my chat's working. Yeah, I like my own live stream. I need somebody to chat to see if my chat's working. I know I'm not alone because everybody's live stream I watch, unless they're in a stationary place or on the Wi-Fi, buffers and buffers and buffers and buffers constantly. I see Womble's doing it. Eric Stardashian's doing it. Pretty much anybody that goes out there live and tries driving. I see Womble's doing it. Eric Stardashian's doing it. Pretty much anybody that goes out there live and tries driving. Okay, I'm seeing the chat on YouTube, but I'm not seeing it on my Streamlabs, on the actual live. Okay, I'm seeing the chat on YouTube, but I'm not seeing it on my Streamlabs, on the actual live. I don't know how to reset it without ending the live. Yeah, it makes ride-along live streams kind of difficult when your signal constantly cuts out. Yeah, it makes ride-along live streams kind of difficult when your signal. I'll probably cut it here and switch over to Discord. The stream health's not good, and I'm not even seeing the live chat on the actual stream. No, I was talking about content when y'all couldn't hear me. I haven't put any out since before my dad passed away July 31st. I think that's about the last time I put anything out. Might have been right around then because I think I was uploading too many catering setup shorts. I haven't even filmed one. Well, there was nothing to film this morning on that first one. Bunch of boxes. You couldn't see anything. But I want to do some cooking series stuff. I even mentioned that I was thinking about starting a food channel with just food, cooking, reviews, whatever. Just all things food. Nothing but food. And or maybe drinks. Because some of these smoothie places out there, they don't have real food. It's all in a cup. And smoothified. Well, Lisa, I've already started the cooking videos. I need to look at something on Marketplace again today. Somebody had a lot of composite deck boards. Like 30 of them. I could probably do my entire deck with what they have for free. Even used people charge a lot of money for those damn things. Or it was like $50 for all of it. I think it might have been $50 for all. Whatever, it was a great deal. Since one of those boards costs like $50. Brand new. Trolley Stop Bakery. Not crystal clear, is it? Nah, she got Illinois plates. It's amazing how many gig workers you see with Illinois plates over here in Missouri. I don't want to work in Illinois, I guess. Yeah, I've done 3 cooking videos. Technically 4 if you go back and look at some of my review videos. When I did the chicken shredder thing. And I made chicken salad right there on the video. With the peppers, the bell peppers, the onions. I don't know if I had celery or not. Should have had celery. If I didn't, I may have been out of celery. It doesn't matter. It was still delish. I know she does. But it looked like a delivery driver pulled up in a car that looks, I can't tell what it is. Like not in a parking spot, like up at the curb. Like she's picking up an order. I don't know what this girl's doing though. And I see the girl now. It's definitely not crystal clear. Looks like she's delivering something to the Trolley Stop Bakery. And judging from her back seat, I think she's an Instacart shopper. Those look like banana boxes from Aldi. Like filled with groceries. Oh, there's a lot of people that live here that also have Illinois plates. One of my new pairs of sunglasses. My Folkleys. My fake Oakleys. Oh, no, that's a Costco order. I recognize those gallons of milk. Maybe it's Costco banana boxes. They all look the same. Instacart shopper. That had to come from the business center. Costco's not open this early. I'll recognize that card for the next time I'm trying to do Instacart at the business center at 7 o'clock in the morning when they open. Alright, I'm having issues with the stream. My chat will not work. I'm going to go ahead and end it. You catch me on my Discord. I'll catch y'all later.